For what it's worth, despite all the negative things I've said, I still think this story works for what it is. The lack of a fleshed out story, or just a story in itself in some cases, is because of the short length and nature of the game. In 3, even if they weren't all that, you'd have short cutscenes during and or at the end of levels that serve the purpose of fleshing out the characters, or game in general. In Gladiator, character interactions, especially between Ratchet and a second party, are almost non-existent. Somehow there's even less than in 3, but a lot of the dialogue at the start of levels especially serves to fill in a bit of this gap, despite being mostly superficial. If there's one thing I wish there were more of, it's the intro cutscenes to the different planets, like what you'd often get in 1 and 2. I think 3 were mostly devoid of this, if I remember correctly, which is a shame because they brought a lot of charm and world building to the games. The only cutscene of this nature for Gladiator that I can think of off the top of my head is the one that precedes Planet Stygia. It's a really interesting look into the planet itself, and also how Dreadzone's intervention affects it. It feels a lot like the Infobot cutscene you get for Planet Tabora in 2, actually. For what it's worth though, I still think most of the pre-rendered cutscenes here are really strong and mostly very funny. Dallas and Juanita especially totally carries most of the humor of this game.
I'll bet he doesn't have any trouble getting a close shave, Juanita. You get it?
Shut up, Dallas, you're not that funny.